So there's a gang injunction coming toward Adam 22. He just doesn't know it yet, because if you understand one thing about the government is that they kind of correspond to the scripture in a way that isn't facilitating becoming a better person. It's like sweeping, like, you know, people like become a ward of the state. The views on No Jumper are not going toward more like inspired or intellectual. They're going toward perversity, perverse attitude. It's just like you reading the Urban Dictionary, and there's a lot of people out there that think that's cool. You know, like I would want to get into that and just, you know, decipher and discover what there is to discover in the Urban Dictionary. I would just like to also eavesdrop in on the Council of the Metaphysical Masters. Anything that they would be talking about. It doesn't matter if they, for a little while, nobody seemed to know the definition of metaphysics. Because it's more philosophy than it is, you know, geoengineering and horticulture and agriculture and stuff like that. So it's like kind of similar to an asset on the stock market or a bubble in the stock market. It has a blow off top, but the blow off top for perversity is you just cease to exist. That's why it says in the Bible, do not do this. It's not because it's like, okay, I can't hate somebody for if they think that they gotta be evil, but I don't like somebody, or I can hate somebody if they have a problem with seeing progress and people turning things around in their better interest. You know, why if you have a problem with that, then you don't really need to say I have a problem with people who think they gotta be evil. What is that? But if you're not becoming more intellectual, you're becoming more perverse, and you're becoming an intellectual demon. It's not like, you know, like they try to paint this picture of like Christians as being like puritanical, and they think that boy got a demon. You know, that boy ain't right or something. It's like, you got a demon or something. But that's actually Joe Jackson. That's not real. That's Joe Jackson, and that's the reason why I think Michael Jackson is not a pedophile. It's because of what Joe Jackson did to that boy. That boy ain't right. We can all agree that boy ain't right. In so many different ways that it's exhibited, but he gets to continue to exist because he didn't become perverse. If you're an agency, a business, a partnership or something, and you take up perverse attitudes, goodbye, bye-bye. You just cease to exist. I mean, not as a person, a human. You'll just be poor. You'll just be busted and disgusted. You won't cease to exist. But I mean, anything you try to bring together, you know, it's like, why are you like, what does Adam 22 really add? Like, what does he try to contribute or represent in hip hop culture? The porn industry, clout chasing, beefing, petty, contentious, bickering for clicks, and fucking egging people on. And he doesn't expect to somehow fall under the umbrella of the gang injunction. That he should hope that happens instead of him something worse, which is somebody getting killed on the set. If not him, he'll get somebody else killed, because nobody ever kills, you know, everybody likes a Jew boy. That's not, he's like, not really, I'm not saying I'm anti-Semitic. I'm saying everybody likes a Jew boy. I'm including myself. Like, if I want a job trimming bud, on the motherfucking mountain, then, I mean, and it's not just that. It's like when you get up to the mountain and you start trimming bud, you realize that those Jew boys are pretty cool and you like them.